Hi everyone, welcome to Grill Qween. Today we're going to be cooking these amazing Southwest Florida tangy burgers. They're going to be mouth-watering, delicious, and I can't wait to get started. So let's go. Today's ingredients is some black pepper, salt, some apple cider vinegar. We have these beautiful ripe vine tomatoes. We also have some ground sirloin. We have hamburger buns. We have Gouda cheese, and we have our beautiful spread here. We have a mixture of seasoning, onion powder, lime, mayonnaise, this beautiful red onion. We also have some lettuce, garlic, Parmesan cheese, another combination of seasoning, and some fresh cilantro. Okay, so first we're going to put the hamburger meat in the bowl, which is our ground sirloin. So we're going to take all of that. We're just going to get it in the bowl. And we're working with 2 pounds of ground sirloin today because we want to make a bunch of nice burgers. Going to move that out the way. So we have our ground sirloin in the bowl, and now we're going to add our onion powder and our mix of seasoning. So let's start by adding our onion soup mix. Then we're going to add our mixture of seasoning. Check the recipe for the seasoning ingredients. Okay, so now we're just going to mix the seasoning really good in the hamburger meat because we want these burgers to be very flavorful. So we're going to be just making sure that we just kind of mix the meat very nicely as we get ready to make our beautiful hamburgers. All right, so now we're just going to make our patties for our burgers. And you just want to just kind of roll them nicely in little balls. Now that we've mixtured the seasoning and we're getting ready to grill these amazing burgers. So now we have all of our balls and we're getting ready to fire up the grill. So now that we have our balls made for our hamburgers, before we start smashing them, we're going to get ready to fire up the grill and we're going to get these burgers going. All right, so we have the grill is super hot. It's ready to go. But before we get started, we have a special guest that is joining us to finish up these delicious burgers all the way from Southwest Florida. We have Ricky joining us. Welcome.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? One and only. Let's do it.
All right, so are you guys ready? Let's go. We're going to go ahead and make our hamburger patties, and we're going to get them on the grill. I'll take these, Kendra. You have to start making the patties. So what you're going to do is just make sure you get them nice, smashed in really well, and as you make them, you just want to put them right on the plate as we get ready to put them on the grill. Again, these burgers are nicely seasoned, so when they finish cooking, they're going to be super amazing with the onion soup mix, which is my special ingredient. How does that sound, onion soup mix?
Wow. Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to keep making the burgers. We got 3 so far. We got 2 more to go. Good job. You're making it very nicely.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you much.
Yeah, so just keep smashing, smashing, smashing. Get them nice and not too thin, but thin enough to lay nicely on your hamburger bun. So you're just going to smash, smash, smash. You got 1 more to go.
All right. See here.
It's not hard smashing those burgers,
Not at all. Not at all.
right?
No.
Just put some muscle into it.
Yes, ma'am. Just shred a little muscle up on it. Feels pretty good. Like some nice. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. Make sure you're talking loud enough for all of our amazing viewers today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ricky? All right, so good job smashing those patties. Are we ready to get them on the grill?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's get them on the grill. So can you go ahead and open up the grill for me? Oh, look at they are nice and hot. All right, so now we're going to put the burgers on the grill. All right, so we're just going to get our burgers on the grill very nicely. Just like that. Got 1 more burger to go. Again, we're just going to get them on the grill. Grill's nice and hot. All right, so now we're going to get ready to close our lid and let those burgers smoke until they are ready to go. Good job, Ricky. All right, so Ricky, what we're going to do next is we're going to make our vinaigrette red onion and
It's Ricky time.
ripe tomato
Yes, yes.
mixture.
All right.
Are you guys ready? All right, let's go. All right, so first I need you to cut this red onion. Are you familiar with cutting?
Not really, but I can figure it out.
Okay, so let me cut the red onion, and then I will have you cut the tomatoes.
All right.
All right, so we're just gonna cut our red onion, get that going, throw that to the side.
All right.
I know people say you shouldn't cut the ends off because it makes you cry, but you know what? Our burgers are cooking, so we want to get this onion cut as quickly as we can today. Just gonna take that off so we can get the nice redness of that. Wow, look at that beautiful, beautiful red onion.
That's nice. That's
And you know, the red onion is gonna give it a nice little flavor, especially once we kind of mix it with the, well, not mix it, but actually soak it with the ripe vine tomatoes. It's gonna give it a nice flavory taste. So now that we have that red onion peeled, beautiful, we're gonna just cut it, get some slices off of there.
all right. What's up?
So we can put on our burger. So we're just gonna, and you want to slice them more in the circular, right? Because it's gonna be easier to put them on the burger if they're sliced this way. Or if you prefer to chop them, you can chop them as well. But I prefer to, you know, lay my red onions on just on top of my burgers. Okay, so we're just gonna put our red onions in the bowl and get them in there, and then now we're going to get ready to slice our ripe vine tomatoes, and I'm gonna have Ricky help us do that. All right, so now that we have our onions sliced, we're gonna get ready to slice these beautiful ripe tomatoes. And we're just gonna slice, you know, two should be fine. So I'm gonna have you, can you slice two
Yes, ma'am.
tomatoes for us?
Yes, I can.
Yes, and you just want to slice them in circular rounds, similar to how we slice the onions. Don't move too much, Sean. Yep, you just want to get it sliced in there. We're going to get you a nice close-in shot. Let's come in a little closer so viewers can just kind of see how nicely we're slicing this tomato. Beautiful, beautiful red tomatoes. Nicely sliced. Let's slice one more. Move that one to the side. Let's just slice one more of these tomatoes. Just kind of break it off of the vine. There you go. All right. Slice that one. Again, beautiful round. We're going to just kind of do that circular kind of cut there. Beautiful, beautiful chopping. Good job.
Alrighty.
Are you excited about these burgers?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to eat right now. We're still ready right now. I like mine with a little pepper jack sauce on it.
All right, so well done. You did a great job slicing those tomatoes. So now we are going to put our tomatoes in with the onions. So can you go ahead and just put them, you can pick them up with your hands.
All right.
Just get them in that bowl just like that. Yep, and we just want to lay them down in here, just like that. Beautiful.
Yep.
All right, and now we're going to add our apple cider vinegar with our salt and pepper. So let's add that. All right, so Ricky, can you grab the apple cider vinegar here? All right, and you just want to be careful. You just want to pour it in the bowl with the, pour it over the tomatoes and red onions. Just pour it in. You don't have to swirl it. All right, and now we're just going to add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, or salt, and we're going to let that kind of marinate. So we're just going to mix that up. Come on. Okay, Sean, come to the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to mix it nicely. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Nicely coated in the apple cider vinegar, salt, and pepper. Right? And so now we're just going to put that to the side, and we're going to check on our burgers real quick. So can you, Ricky, can we check on our burgers? All right, so let's open up our grill and check on our burgers. Oh, wow. Nicely cooking nicely.
Well,
right, so those are still cooking. So while those are cooking, we're gonna start on our lettuce mix. Okay, so while burgers are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and start with our lettuce mixture. So first we're gonna add some lettuce to the bowl. All right, and then Ricky, I'm gonna have you squeeze some lime over in there. Great. Just squeeze, get a nice little lime juice. The lime juice is gonna give it a nice little tangy kick. A little bit of a citrusy flavor, which is very nice and delicious, fragrant, very fragrant. That lime smells beautiful. Now we're gonna add some mayo to our mixture. Okay. And now we're just going to cut a little bit of parsley. So just gonna cut a little bit of, oops, you just wanna twist it a little bit, just kind of get it easier to cut. Just wanna cut a little bit of parsley for the mixture. And the parsley is gonna give it a nice little flavor as well. I mean, with all these flavors mixed together, it's just gonna be great. So Ricky, you wanna put some of that over in the bowl? All right, beautiful. All right, so now that we've mixed our lettuce, our cilantro, a little bit of lime juice, and some mayo, we're gonna go ahead and add the cheese to our burger. So can you go ahead and add the, Ricky, can you go ahead and add the cheese to the Gouda burgers?
Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sure can.
Nice. Just add the Gouda cheese there. We're gonna have that cheese melt on those burgers. All right. All right, so now that we've added the Gouda cheese to the burgers and those are melted, we're gonna go ahead and finish up our lettuce mixture. So we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Ricky, can you add the Parmesan cheese for us to the mixture? All right, so I'm just gonna cut a little bit of garlic to add in our mixture. The garlic is just gonna give it another little bit more flavor, a nice fragrant taste to the lettuce mixture. The great thing about this lettuce mixture is you're gonna get a nice kick once you kind of put it on your burgers, especially with that Gouda cheese in there. So I can't wait for you guys to try this delicious burgers. All right, so again, we're just chopping that garlic up very nicely and finely so we can get it into our lettuce mixture.
Can't wait to taste that garlic on that burger. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it gives it a nice, just a nice flavor to it. See, just cut nicely, mix it in there.
Oh, that's kind of like instead of chopped up garlic, to the garlic powder.
Yes, instead of garlic powder, it's very fresh chopped garlic.
Awesome.
And so now we're just gonna top it off with a little bit of seasoning mixture.
Cool.
And now we are going to mix our beautiful mixture. Ricky, you want to mix that for us?
Sure.
And you want to just kind of get it nice, mixed very nicely in there. It's going to be a great mixture of, again, lettuce and mayo, lime juice, some seasoning in there, some garlic in there as well. Yeah, good job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Great job mixing that. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, I could just smell the flavor coming up from that lettuce mixture. Oh, yeah. Smells so nicely. That beautiful, nicely smelling garlic.
Oh yeah. It's nice.
All right, so I think we're good now. We're gonna go ahead and check on our burgers again. All right, so let's check on our burgers now that we have our, wow, look how beautiful that looks.
Oh, shit.
Delicious, nicely melted Gouda cheese. All right, so let's go ahead and prepare our buns. Right, so we got our buns ready. Now let's go ahead and put our lettuce mixture. All right, so we're just gonna add our lettuce mixture to those buns. We'll take a little bit off of that one. Nice. Okay, and now we can add our hamburger patties. All right, talk while you're doing it.
All right, here go burger one. Ooh. Yes, real nice, real nice. All right, here go burger number two. Ooh. All right, y'all remember, number one thing, like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you all, thank you all. Ooh, what's time to eat now, gentlemen?
All right, so now we're just gonna add some crispy onion toppings to our burgers, just to give it a nice little flavorful crunch. And it just gives it a nice little seasoning. So these are crispy fried onions. And then we're gonna top these off with our marinated red onions and tomatoes.
Oh, yes.
Ricky, can you add those to the burgers?
Oh, yes, I can. Thank you. Like that right there, lady.
Yeah, just a few to each burger.
All righty. Like that right there.
Beautiful.
Ooh. Yes, yes.
Beautiful, beautiful topping. Again, just a different sort of flavor. That mixture of different flavors is really just gonna have your mouth watering. And it's gonna be so delicious once you try these amazing burgers. So we are topping them with the red onion and the tomatoes. We wanna just make sure we get a nice tomato on that one. Again, just top these burgers off nicely.
Yes, yes. Yes.
And now we're going to also add a pickle. Now these bread and butter chips give it a sweet and tangy taste, right? So we've marinated our red peppers and tomatoes, our red onions and tomatoes, and now we're adding some bread and butter chips to just kind of kick it off with that sweet and tangy taste. And now we're just going to top it off with our buns, and there you go. These beautiful Southwest Florida burgers are delicious with a sweet and tangy taste to them. Are you ready to dive in and taste one of these amazing burgers?
Yes, I am, Grill Qween. Awesome job. Thank you for inviting me over.
You're welcome, and thank you so much for joining us this episode. Again, you guys make sure you tune in. We're going to have different guests joining us as we cook amazing Southern recipes, and I hope you enjoy this recipe, you and your family. Thank you for joining us.